We have Roman Catholic. What is that? Roman Catholic.
천주교?
Roman Catholic and Protestant.
기독교?
Maybe. Those are the two main religions. One is the Pope and Rome. Where is Rome?
Italy.
Italy, yeah. And Protestant is Church of England.
You have like a Church of England, Anglicanism.
Yeah. So, okay, I'll give you a very short history. Henry VIII, do you know him?
Yeah.
King Henry. He got married and he wanted a son. His first wife didn't give him a son. So, even though divorce is illegal, the Pope said, okay, divorce. Okay. Second wife, no son. The king said, I want a divorce. The Pope said, again? No. No way. So, the king made a religion. He made the Church of England so that he could get divorced. So, we have Roman Catholic, which is the first, and then Henry VIII's Protestant religion. Like that. Very difficult, I'm sorry.
And how do you think about independence of Scotland?
So they voted last year and they stay with us. So they said no to independence. Maybe in 2 more years they will vote again. I have family who are Scottish. My auntie, she is from Scotland. I would like her to stay with my country, but if they want to leave, that's up to them. It's okay. That's it? Yeah, good. What did you learn that was new? The food?
Yes.
You didn't see before? Perfect. Thank you. Good job. Oh, team, what was that? 6. Are we next? Yeah. Team 6. We have some nice easy questions and some very difficult questions. Okay. Hello.
Hello. I'm from Cheon High School and I'm 2nd grade.
Okay. Are they too shy to talk?
Probably.
Okay, okay.
First, thank you for your great presentation.
Oh,
and
thank you.
you said that you learned acting in England. Then, what is your motivation to come to Korea?
So, I wanted a short break from acting for a while so that I could decide, do I want a difficult job with acting or do I want an easy office job? I decided when I go back home, I will go for my acting job. Next question.
Is there any conflict between like Scotland, England, and Wales or Ireland?
Yes. We always fight with each other. We call each other names. Scotland, Ireland, Wales don't like England. And we just say, okay, I understand. But it's all joking fun. But we do argue a lot. Anything else?
I think it's all.
Okay, and what did you learn that was new?
I was interested about how the United Kingdom's flag was made.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
It was you.
Oh, perfect. Okay, thank you. So, are we going to 6 next? Would you like to show it at the front?
That's okay.
Oh, okay. Okay, please introduce yourself.
I'm from Young's Middle School, second grade.
And your name?
My name is Kim Bang-soo.
Okay, nice to meet you.
I want to ask you some questions.
Yeah.
First is, how many grades in England?
How many
Grades.
grades?
Like in school?
Oh gosh, that's so complicated. Our school system is totally different. So elementary school is the same. We have years 1 to 6. Then we call it primary school. Then secondary school is 5 years. So we have grades 7 to 11. Okay? Then we have college, which is 2 years. Then we have university, which is 3 years. Okay? Now, at secondary school, which is your middle and high school, in England, we don't mix level. So, low grade students and high grade students do not mix together. So, we have foundation, which is the lower grades, intermediate, which is the middle, and higher, which is the higher grade. And at the end of the year, they all do different exams. We don't do the same exam. But higher grade students, their exam is really difficult. But they can get a top A mark. Intermediate, the exam is a little easier, but they cannot get an A. They can only get a B. That is the highest. And foundation, their exam is really easy, but they can only get a C. Like that. It's really complicated. Do you understand that? A little? Do you want to explain that a little? Maybe you don't understand either. She doesn't understand either. That's fine.
It's complicated.
After graduate high school, college is must course.
Again?
After graduate high school,
Uh-huh.
students must go to the college.
No. So, in secondary school, if you are foundation level, usually you don't go to college. We train you for a job. So they don't do maths exam, English exam. They do a hairdressing exam. They do an interview exam. They do working exam. Because we know not everyone is good at education. So we don't want to force the students to do something they cannot do. So we train them to do work. So at 16, you can leave school and start a job. Like that.
In England, how the kids play?
The same as Koreans, really. When I listen to the playground outside, it sounds the same as England. Children around the world play the same. It's really just the same. And what did you learn that was new?
I learned that UK's history is very long,
Oh yeah.
and UK's words is different.
Yeah. Brilliant. Thank you so much. Those were good questions. Yeah, our system is so different.
Yours an American or?
Ours to everyone.
Oh.
Like our
Or
education
your system is different.
Mm. Oh. Hi.
Thank you for your good.
Thank you. would you like to introduce yourself?
Sorry? Yes. My name is Young의, and I'm from Youngso Middle School, and I'm in third grade.
Okay, brilliant.
Adriel says British are not interested in Korea. Is it popular K-pop in UK?
So it's not that we're not interested, we just don't really know Korea. My sister-in-law, she came to visit me. Should I bring a kettle to Korea? Do they have hot water in Korea? Like what? They have hot water in Korea. Oh, okay. Do they have malls in Korea? Shopping malls? Say yes! They have shopping malls. Oh, really? So they don't know. But because of size and Little Mix, now Korea is becoming more popular, and people are enjoying Korean culture a little more. Yeah.
Next question, he will ask the question.
Okay, thank you. Hello. What's
Hello.
your name?
My name is Yoo Sung-woo.
Nice to meet you.
How strong the UK's military powers?
Oh,
That's a good question.
it's strong. Our navy used to be the strongest in the world. Because we are an island, our navy was the strongest.
How long?
Now, I don't know. I really don't know. We don't. In America, for example, if you are a soldier, usually there is a feeling of, oh, good, you are a soldier. Good, good, good. In England, we're a little like, meh, you're a soldier. Okay. It's not a strong thing. So, I don't know. That is my answer. I don't know.
Okay.
Any more questions?
No.
What did you learn that was new?
UK's flag.
The flag thing, yeah. I think that's new for almost everyone. Good, thank you. Oh, you look very smart. I like your shirt.
Thank you. Hi, I'm tutor group 9A.
Okay.
I'm from Bugil High School.
Okay.
I'm first grade.
And your name?
My name is Nam Yulbin.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I have two questions. Is there some different language way in which the Queens and Loyal group says?
Yes, there is. There is RP, which is the Queen's language. It is received pronunciation. But so the Queen speaks RP. So that is what we say is the best English. She will use all formal language. And then there is just the common English. But in England we have four cities that their English is so different, it has a different name. So you have RP, Common English, and then these four cities, which is Birmingham, they speak Brummie. You have Liverpool, they speak Scouse. You have Newcastle, where my grandmother is from, and I don't understand anything she says. My mother has to translate. what my grandmother says. I do not understand her. They speak Geordie, and what was the other? Oh, and Essex in London. They speak Cockney, like that. So in Cockney, in common English, I say up the stairs. In Cockney, they say up the apples and pears.
Apples and pears?
Yeah, in common English, I would say, give me the phone. In Cockney English, give me the dog and bone. Like that. So they have a different language. Question 2.
Question 2. UK people moved to US and they created the United States.
We were one of the countries, yeah.
Yeah. Then why the US and UK speak different languages?
Good question.
Yeah. So that's a really good question. A lot of our language comes from France and Germany. So we have a mix of language. When England went over to America, also Spain went over to America, and when they had the Independence Day, they got rid of England, and the language evolved. What is evolved?
Like, 진화?
Yeah. So the language evolved and changed. They tried to make it easier. And what's his name? The guy who wrote the dictionary. What's the American dictionary called? There was one man who changed all the spelling.
Oh.
What's his name? Johnson? I don't know his name. Is it Collins? Or is that the British one? It could be Collins.
Oh,
I'm not
there is a
100%
Collins.
sure. But it could be. And he changed the spelling when he wrote the dictionary for the American. So that's why there's so many differences.
I heard that American English is closer to Shakespearean time English.
I heard that from Marshall, but I don't know if that's true. I don't know. Possibly. Hey, and what did you learn that was new?
Those 2 questions I always want to ask to someone.
Who's from England? Yeah. I'm glad I could answer.
Thank you very much.
No problem.
발표 안 한 조 있나요? 발표 안 한 조? Okay, I think we're done.
Okay. Is there any more random questions that anyone wants to ask? Okay, good. Okay. So I want to say a big thank you for you today for listening about my culture. It's so nice for me to share my culture with you, because you are the Koreans who will run Korea. You are the Koreans who will get these great jobs, and hopefully you will remember some of my culture and remember that sometimes we are not different, and sometimes you just have to accept our little differences. So thank you so much for listening. Thank you for your wonderful questions. They were amazing. You're very, very smart students. And I hope you come back next week for my friend Amar, who will speak about Canada. Will it be the same group? Yeah. Yeah. So my friend Amar, he's coming next week, and he's Canadian. And it will be really interesting for you to hear how it went from England to Canada and the change. And Canada is different to America. Okay, so you will learn new things from him, the same as you've learned new things from me. Also, do you know what other country is big in Canada? Oh, you can learn next week. There are 2 main countries that are in Canada. that are very important.
Countries?
Hmm?
Big countries in Canada?
Well, no, two main influences. Yeah. Okay, so thank you, students. And I hope you come back next week. Okay? Goodbye, thank you.
네, 이로써 오늘 순서가 모두 끝났는데요. 나가는 거는 뒤쪽 문으로 나가고요. 나가는 길에 다음 주에 캐나다 문화 이야기 참여하실 분들은 아마 이 오늘 선생님 했던 것처럼 똑같은 디스커션하고 계속 선생님한테 물어보고 할 수 있는 기회거든요. 나가면서 등록하는 거기 그 스태프들한테 한번 물어보면 될 거예요. 네, 오늘 수고하셨습니다.